What's up, everybody? I'm Quinn.
And I'm Dan.
We're in a band called The Used. Believe that.
We're here in Chi-Town, my town, city of broken dreams.
Yep, city of broken shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Chi-Town, Chicago,
And
Illinois.
trouble is a brewing.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna watch that tonight, BTW.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, first question. Let's go.
What is the Take Action Tour?
The Take Action Tour is a tour. It's actually been going on for a long time. It's a tour that sponsors different charities. Charities that we're actually really supportive of as well. Kind of go hand in glove with our fans and a lot of people out there that kind of cling to the music or that have a hard time being accepted or feeling accepted, because of a lot of things that are out there with society and bullying. That that's kind of a big part of their It Gets Better.
Yeah, you
project is who kind of does that. But yeah, you can go there and they have lots of stuff, especially for the LGBT community. Like, there's a lot of resources and just like a lot of support from different people. So Take Action Tour is just it's a charitable thing, and we're really happy that we get to do it.
Yeah, and a percentage of all the ticket sales, a pretty big percentage goes to that charity to help and benefit through the It Gets Better project. So it's a really good cause.
After the Take Action Tour, what do you guys plan on doing?
After the Take Action Tour, we've got a lot lined up this year. We've got we're working on new music, which we're gonna try and put out sometime this year. We're kind of going into the cave ourselves and figuring it out this time. We're working on that. We've got a lot of touring. We're going to Australia. We're going to Europe again. We're doing some Warped Tour dates, which you'll have to kind of keep checking online to see. But just more touring and just staying as busy as we can.
What has changed for the band since you left your previous record label for a smaller?
I'd say mainly control. We have 100% control of everything that we do. There's no outside anything. It's all us 100%. So, basically, if we don't work hard and give a shit, then we failed ourselves. We're not relying on anybody else.
Yeah, we've learned that in the time we've been doing this, we've learned the things to do, the things not to do. We've seen the major label formula, the major label template, the independent label template, and ways of going about marketing and promoting yourself and doing that. And I think that, it's just a blessing for us, especially at this time in technology and where we're at with, the music market. I mean, we can do whatever we want, and we don't really need to rely on anybody. So it's like you said, it's 100% our thing. It's a lot of freedom, but more work.
Do you think a DIY approach to doing everything is a lot better opposed to having a major corporation having their hands on things?
You don't need a major corporation. It's all a myth. Maybe you did before, like 10 years ago or something, even, you know what I mean? But now it's like, major corporations, you should just steal from them.
I mean, yeah, Justin Bieber is huge because he put his videos up on the internet. The biggest thing from
now he's a major corporation.
Yeah, now he's a major corporation. I mean, of course you need the big money to make the big money. You need some money to make more money, and that sure can be true. But you're also going to if you're an artist and you're making something sincere and with integrity, it'll be salvaged. It'll be your art will have to become a product in order for a major business or a corporation to get involved, because they don't really deal with art. It's not really about that. It's about a product. And so if your intention is to put your art out there and to live your dream of being in a band with some friends and having a good time, then just go ahead and do that. Put it up on the internet. Have fun with that. If it's inevitable that you're supposed to get signed or you're supposed to get you're supposed to get help, then so be it. But it can be a tough road.
Well, and if you're looking for a major corporation or looking to make money, then you're probably in it for the wrong fucking reasons. You know what I mean? So.
Exactly.
How did Alex Party become involved with your album artwork?
Alex Party became involved with The Used. I was a friend of mine who was an art student that I was actually my roommate. His name's Adam Peterson. But I was living with him at the time, and he called me into his room sometime one night. We were just hanging out, drinking some beers, hanging out. And he's like, look, he said, check out this guy, look at this guy. He showed me all these different cool artists. Just, we were just looking around, and I was like, I see this, Alex Party guy, and I'm like, that shit's amazing. So we went to the label. We were having a meeting about the album for In Love and Death and what kind of art and what kind of stuff. And they were bringing out the stuff, and I was like, let me just show you what I'm looking at, what I think is good. And I showed him Alex Party, and everybody's like, okay, yeah, scrap all those. This guy, if we can, this guy, or something like that. We need something, at the caliber. So we asked him, and he came out, and he couldn't have been cooler. He had presents for us all. He's already a self-published. He had his own toy line going. He is such a go-getter. He's got
apps now, really cool apps.
Yeah, it was just such an amazing resource that happened to be.
When we lived with him for after the fact,
a year.
Yeah, when we were making Lights for the Liars, we all lived in the same place and just hanging out with him. Dude, I've never seen anybody work more hard in my life than him. Probably slept on average 4 hours a night and just constantly working all day long. Yep. He's really a really unique person.
Yeah, he was great. He's a great friend of ours, and yeah, really fortunate.
How did it feel to break out of the small town music scene?
It feels good. It felt good. It still feels good. To be able to be 12 years after the fact, even just to be in our 30s, and still playing music. It's cool. It's fun. We could definitely all be off doing other things, but we have the band. We have something. It's cool. And there's a legacy to it that's good. I think that we've been through some really rough times, with drinking and drugs and relationships and touring and all these, all the things that come with it. And it's taught us all a lot. No one has experienced the kind of things that I or Dan or Jeff or Bert have experienced the way that we have. So it's it's amazing. The experience is, it's very unique. You just.
We still live in the same small town.
Yeah.
I'm 20 minutes outside of Pleasant Grove, Utah. You're probably the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I wasn't trying to make it out of anywhere. I think that no matter where you come from, you can do whatever you want as long as you are doing it for the right reasons from your heart, and you don't have to get out of anywhere. You just have to do things for yourself.
Yeah.
Do it the right way.
Who would your dream tour consist of?
What would you say?
Dream tour.
Dream tour.
Oh.
Who would it consist of?
Probably I'd say Nirvana. I would have to say going out with Nirvana would be awesome, and
Even going out with Foo Fighters would be cool.
yeah, Foo Fighters would be cool.
Just a good, genuine rock band, or a good, genuine, somebody, I keep saying it, but someone who's making music for the right fucking reasons and doing it the right way. There's so much shit around it. It'd be nice to go out with somebody that you admire. You know what I mean?
Something that is from the heart. That someone. Bands like that, I think, especially the say Foo Fighters. I don't know. You go to their show, and Dave is not only are they all badass musicians, but it's they're charismatic, and they really bring you in, and they get that. They have had that experience.
They love what they do.
They love what they do, yeah, and they share that love. It's just I think that's even more magical than the music at a show, in a sense, is just sharing the experience of being near each other, and it's just that would be cool.
Worst band name you can think of?
Worst band name?
Yeah.
I didn't get to talk to you guys.
Verb the noun.
Forever Some Dudes. They're the sickest. I don't know. Just go look at 90% of the Warped Tour lineup. That'll give you pretty awful band names. It's dog hits car, boy eats airplane. Guy goes to bed. Forever the dudes that are sick. Silence comes crashing. Forever.
Blood that drained through the systems of the night, falling, crawling, blistering blood, flower, heart.
That's good.
I like it. But we're going to call it BTSMLTFUT, just to shorten it up a little bit.
And we're on tour with Bring Me the Verizon. Bring Me the Verizon.
Bring me my Verizon wireless plan.
BTMVP.
Yeah, I don't know. I could never come up with a band name. I know that, so I know it's tough to come up with.
Yeah, I
With
mean,
a band name, I never could.
even the Used. I mean, we were really influenced by Refused, obviously. But we'd also had friends say that we had used them for a car, for rides, this food, and places to stay and shit. So I mean, it comes from somewhere, and it's not always the
I mean, think
greatest
about
thing.
the
But
Beatles. Like, that's like, you say it because you know it, but the Beatles, you know?
Who's that?
Yeah, I don't know. You should check. If you haven't heard of the Beatles, they're just this little known band.
the Beatles.
That's good. Thank you guys.
Thanks, you guys.